Hi guys! So I promised a brow demo video and here it is. Use for your brows. We have lots of options for you guys. First thing I wanted to mention was our loose powder eyeshadow. You can use this as a brow product by just taking a liner brush, dipping it in a little bit of water or rose water and dipping it into your powder and then lining your brows. We have a couple different shades you can use. I usually stick to the matte shades for those. To make your life a little easier, we also have our brow stencils. You can pick the shape that's right for your brows, use it the way it is now, or you can even cut the little middle part out and make your life even more easier. But first, I'm going to show you how to use our liner and the brow gel. With this awesome little spoolie on the end, it comes up and down. Oh, I wanted to mention a little tip for this guy. When I'm running low, I just crack it open and underneath here there's a whole bunch more. Now I also have, this is the brow gel. It's got a little spoolie and it has little tiny fibers that stick to the sparse hairs of your brows. Okay, so if you have years of over plucking like I do and little tiny spots throughout your brows that don't grow anymore, this is perfect. And this is our most natural looking brow product, so if you're a little bit intimidated, this isn't going to make them look really defined and bold. This is just more of a natural looking product that's going to fill those sparse hairs in. First, you're going to back comb those hairs so that the fibers stick. Back comb, back comb, back comb. And then you front comb it into place. Okay? Easy peasy. Simple, right? Now for our liner, first thing that I like to do, okay, usually you want your brow to line up with like the edge of your nose, edge of your eye here. And you want it to end, put it diagonal from your nose. Rule of thumb. The arch you want to be where the end of the color of your eye, okay? From your nose, diagonal again. But what I like to do is I like to keep the head of my brow just slightly lighter for more of a natural look. So I like to start lining where the color of my eye starts, if that makes sense to you. I line from where the color starts to the bottom of the arch first. Then I come up where the color of my eye starts to the top of the arch. Subtle line, okay? I could go all the way to the top of the arch and make it look more defined, more of a bolder looking arch, but I like it to just be a little bit soft. So I kind of go right inside my natural brow and stop the line, okay? Not above it, inside it. Then I go down, follow my arch down, and I just line it. And then I go up and slightly stroke through the brows, just like little hair strokes. And then I come over to the front of my brow, line underneath here, line the top, and then I draw the hairs going up and down, okay? So draw hairs going up, like they would naturally grow to the front of the brow. Now to soften that up just a little bit, I take this spoolie and I come down a few times before I brush it up, back up into place, okay? And that's just going to soften the head of the brow just a little bit. See? So there's the brow pencil and the brow gel. Now I'm going to show you the brow gel on top just because you can buy these in a set. And it adds just a little bit more, fills them in a little bit more in those sparse areas. And it sets it into place. Another product I really love using for my brows is our Splurge Cream Shadows. These are matte. This is amazing because it has like a mousse-like texture. So throughout the day, if you like wipe your brow or something, it's not going to come off, okay? Same thing, that soft line. Trace my lines first, then I fill it in. Then I do the head of the brow. Up and down. Then I take a spoolie and lighten up the head of the brow before brushing them into place. And you can touch it up with concealer around there if you want. Add a highlighter to make that pop just a little bit. And our palette on the other side to show you that as well. This one's the brown #1 palette. This is my favorite go-to. I also really like #4 and I use them both for my brows sometimes. Now I'm going to show you a trick. I like to use Forthright, which is the darker color in most of my brow, and then Chipper in the head of my brow to add that little bit of definition lighter. Line it the same way, fill it in. When you have two colors to work with, it makes it fun because you can add like natural hair strokes to it, right? See? So, splurge and palette. Lots of different textures and things you can work with. And brow palette. I'm so excited about this little baby right here. It comes with 2 different shades so you can incorporate light and dark hairs throughout your brows for a more natural look. It comes with a setting wax, which is amazing. And these 2 colors down here are highlight colors. Don't be intimidated by the pink. It is great for different tones of your skin, and it's like more of a pale pink. I will show you here in a second. So, same technique that I did using the other brow products, but first I'm going to use the darker color. Start at the color of my eye and just line with the dark color. Again, I am dragging this line inside my natural arch instead of above it, just so I have that more natural looking brow, more of a subtle arch. So I outline like that. Then I'm going to come in after wiping my brush a little bit with the lighter shade and fill that in, just little hair-like strokes. Then I'm going to again take the lighter brown and fill in the head of my brow. Okay, outline, and then for the head of the brow, since the hair goes up and down naturally, that's the strokes that I do in the head of the brow, up and down. Now what's slightly different, since I do have these 2 colors to use, I come in back in with the darker brown and just add a few little strokes throughout the brow for more of a natural look. Okay? Okay, so next I take the highlight. I'm going to use this lighter shade just above my brow a little bit, where the sun would naturally hit your forehead. Okay? For a kind of a sun-kissed glow. I also like to dab just a little bit in the corner of my eye. Got highlight there. And then I take the pink underneath the arch a little bit. And then I take the lighter color again and just dot it underneath like the arch of the brow. Okay. Okay, now that I've done both brows, I'm going to go back in with the setting wax. And this is just going to brush the hairs into place and keep them in place all day. So for instance, if I were to like wipe my forehead right now, I might get a little bit of the powder coming off on my hand. But after I put the wax on, that's not going to happen, okay? So for the wax, I'm going to brush the hairs off to the side and down in this part of my brow. You want to brush them where the hair would naturally go, okay? And then again, I'm doing up and down for the front of the brow. And you can go back over it again with a little spoolie if you want. The spoolie, just to double check that I've got them where I want them to be. Clean it up a bit. And voila! That's how I do my brows. If anyone ever has any questions at all, if you need help picking out which shade would be right for you or which product, just send me a message. I'm happy to help at any time. Green Status Presenter with Younique. My name's Rachel Parko, and